Konbanwa. Good evening, everyone. Hi, everyone. Hi, Ghost. Hi, Max. Hi, Razor. How are you doing? Ooh, someone got a rubber tire tonight. Oh my goodness. Hi, Sai. Ghost, you got first tonight. Congrats. A new person has claimed first. Yummy tire. How are you all doing? Are you all having a good night? A good evening, good afternoon, good tomorrow, wherever you are? I hope so. Today was a better day than yesterday. It was still, I don't know. Hi, Shago Cat. There was still a little bit of nonsense at work today. You're meh? I'm sorry, Razor. I hope it gets better. Hi, Shago Cat. All right, everyone. Are we ready for the Pokédoku tonight? Let me pull it up. You're dying from fall allergies? Oh, no. I've been having some allergies too lately. I don't know what it is. It's like the pollens have shifted and the world is about to enter fall or something, even though it's still really hot. I don't know why it's so hot all the time. I think it's Pokédoku time. Hi, Seven. You're here just in time for the Pokédoku. Boom. There it is. Roasted pumpkin seeds. I really love roasted pumpkin seeds, actually. I loved, so like carving pumpkins is a big thing in the US. Rageweed blooms this time of year in the US. Its pollen is extra aggressive. Oh no. That's awful. But yeah, pumpkins. I used to carve pumpkins like every year for Halloween. That's like a big thing in the US. And what I would love to do is save the seeds and wash them and then roast them like in the oven with some salt. I love pumpkin seeds as a snack. You plan on planting pumpkins? Heck yeah. I hope they turn out. I hope they don't like crossbreed with something. That happened to my pumpkins once when I was a kid. Alrighty. Let's see what we've got. We've got evolve by level up for Johto. That is a lot of options. They shouldn't. You're making sure of it? Okay, good. Good. Now let's see. I think we'll go with Octillery. I think that would be a good choice, right? A good obscure choice. Okay, 2%'s good. Yeah, roasted pumpkin seeds are so good. And they're like somewhat healthy for you, as long as you don't put a ton of salt on them. A Johto legendary. We've already done Ho-Oh before, and so our options are the dogs or Lugia, so we can do Lugia. I like Ho-Oh more, but we can do Lugia. Yeah, Lugia. Final evolution Johto. Okay, final evolution Johto. Octillery would have been a good choice for this as well. We could do like Quagsire. I wonder if No. I'm tempted to put Quagsire because he's silly. I like Quagsire. I'm trying to think if there's anyone else from Johto that I really like. I like Heracross a lot. We'll do Quagsire. He's silly. Scyther Evos. You're gonna go to a walk to the bakery to get discounted donuts? Good luck. Good luck on getting your donuts. Alright, evolved by level up. Dual type. Dual type. Oh, we're gonna go with Golden Go this time. I learned that last time, and that was like the least picked. This was like last week or something, so we're gonna do this. 0.1%. Haha! I learned my lesson. Haka-Omo would have also been a good answer. Legendary dual type. Oh, we have a lot of options. Palkia Origin. Oh, is Palkia Origin dual type though? I think it is, right? Right? We'll choose it. Yes. Yes. And then final evolution dual type. Gengar. We haven't chosen Gengar yet. Gengar. Haha. Alright, evolved by level up grass type. Ooh. Should we choose Sunflora? Should have done Mega. I don't think it gave me the option to do Mega. It was grayed out. Does Sunflora level up? I'm pretty sure Sunflora just levels up. And Sunflora is like super obscure. Right? Choose it. No! No! Wait. Do I need a Sunstone for Sunflora? That sucks. Oh well. Grass Legendary. Parisian. Dang it. Now I can't get the full list. And final evolution grass type. For good luck, we're doing Venusaur. Dang. I lost. Rip Pokidoku. Well, I was doing so good. Until I messed up Sunflora. Okay, so these are the person's picks for today. Let's see the least common picks. Hydrapple. There's so many. Wo-Chen would have been a good answer. What was the answer I was confident about? Dual type. Okay, I was like at the very bottom with Golden Go. Darn it. Oh, and surprisingly, Lugia was on the bottom. Quagsire was also towards the bottom. Cool. How did I do on this one? 1%? Yeah. There were too many options. Oh well. Yes, I didn't run out of luck here. I didn't get a shiny on this. Darn it, I should have thought harder on the grass type. Should have gone with, I don't know, Bramblegast or something. Hi, Cole Family Who on YouTube. All right. Enough of that. We can move on. Parasect. Yeah, Parasect would have been a good choice too. It always feels so bad to lose the Pokedoku by 1 point. Because then it feels like you messed it all up. Then it feels like it completely invalidated your game. Alright. Let's pull up our shiny tracker and let's get started on looking for shiny Bulbasaur tonight. Oh, hold on. I need to plug my controller in. Okay. To the Switch. Okay, we're at 4,000 resets. That's crazy. We're almost halfway there. No, Razor, you are not. I should honestly be more popular. You love my shorts of drawing Pokemon from memory. Ah, thank you, Cole. I appreciate it. That's very kind of you. I like my series too. I like drawing Pokemon from memory. The one I released today is crazy. How do I know? Because that guy at my work that I was telling you all about yesterday is the biggest loser there is. So, and you are way cooler than this dude. So that's my proof right there. The proof in the pudding. gonna leave stream to go get donuts? Okay. Bye, Shago Cat. I wish you good luck to get donuts. No, that's not how it works. Yes, donuts is a good reason to get. All right, we did it. We crossed the 4,000 mark. 4,096 is when... Is it 4,096? Is the half? I don't remember. What's half of 192? 96, yeah. 4,096. So we'll hit the halfway mark tonight. Murphy's Donuts. Wait, what is Murphy's Law of Murphy's Donuts? There's a donut place near me that was opened in like the early 1900s, and they have the best donuts. That place is so good. Murphy's Law made you think of Murphy's Donuts. I see. Oh, did everyone see my Nidorina that I drew? I hope you did, because it was pretty bad. I basically just drew Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. Which is kind of funny because, like, I don't watch Disney movies. Milo's Law. The show the creator of Phineas and Ferb made. I've never heard of Milo's Law. I'm only a few more days from beating Mona Lisa? Wait, what? I didn't know I was in a competition for Mona Lisa. What? Am I competing with Mona Lisa? Wait, what is happening? Yeah? Yeah, wait, when did I enter a competition with the Mona Lisa? Did the Mona Lisa take like 30 days to make or something? Man, I couldn't fight the Mona Lisa. She'd beat me up. Isn't that like not her real name? Doesn't she have like a real name and they like know what her name is? But I think I watched a video about that once, but I don't remember what her real name is. It's not Mona Lisa. It's called Milo's Murphy's Law. Interesting. I've never heard of that. Well, we are going to hit Seven's other guest tonight, 4,069. You know, I was supposed to be working on my script for my video before this, but I got distracted. I was helping someone with something. I've been coughing like crazy for like the past half an hour, and I don't know what's wrong. I think the answer is drink more water, but I have been. If I get the shiny this time, it's called Fern. Fern. Fedrin. From Free Ren. Imagine getting shiny frog at your guess. No, Razor, we are not getting at your guess. I would probably give up by that point. Oh, sad. Yeah, we will get it. We'll probably end up getting it within the next 2,000 to 4,000 resets. Is my guess. Just like statistically. All right, Zerko, your guess is 7,132. Let me write that down right now. Zerko, 7,132. Got it. How are you, Zerko? And hello, none of your business. How are you on YouTube? Man, what's crazy is that we got shiny Mega Darkrai in Pokédoku last night, and we still haven't gotten... I guess the shinies in Pokédoku are 1 in 100, so it's not that bad, but... Thank you, None of Your Business. Appreciate it. Been a late night tonight, so you're trying to get to sleep? Well, I hope that the stream can put you to sleep. It'll probably be pretty chill. Yo, it's Dark Absol. Welcome back. How are you? Thank you for the 2 months. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. Saw the stream on YouTube? Yeah, we got the stream on YouTube as well. How are you, Dark Absol? Welcome back. How's it been? We're still looking for shiny Bulbasaur months later. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the... What was that? 5 gifted subs? You're so kind. You're doing good? I'm so glad you're doing good. Thank you so much for the generosity. You're at work? That's right. You work like nights, right? How goes the work? Is it pretty slow right now? All right. We have the hype train going. We need to get shiny Bulbasaur during the hype train. It's been decided. Oh, Dark Absol, do you have a guess as to when we're going to get him? I'm looking through my sheet again, and I do not see a guess for you. Let's see. No, I do not see a guess on my list. You're working right now. It's slow, but soon you're going to do your round and work until 7 a.m. Oh my goodness, that sounds... Working until 7 a.m., that sounds like a lot. I don't know if I could work nights. Some of the people at my work do nights, but... No worries, none of your business. I hope you're doing well. I appreciate you talking and being here. How many tries? Yeah, how many tries do you think we'll get it in? Because we're at 4,014 right now. Here, let me write down your name for a guess. Dark Absol. 4,043. Ooh, bold. I like that. All right, we will name it after you as soon as we get to 4,043. That would be so funny to name our Bulbasaur Absol. People would be so confused. They'd be like, huh? What? Bulbasaur named Absol? I always appreciate the people who guess lower as opposed to higher, because that means hopefully we'll get it sooner. Shiny odds 1 in 8,192. Should you get the rain move Fumo? Yes. Yes, you should. The answer will always be yes if you should get a Fumo. We love Fumos. But even like the 1 in 8,000 isn't even like... It's like not even guaranteed. Nice is chill, but you also can't do anything during the day because you gotta think about work. Yeah. That's what I would struggle with, is it's like I feel like I would just sleep the whole day, and then I would wake up for work and then go to work and then come home and sleep, and then I would just do nothing but sleep and go to work. Razor, I don't dislike your guess, but if we get to your guess, I'm going to be very unhappy. I don't want to get to 80,000. That would be terrible. Sounds like the table of your life. What? Sleep and go to work? Thank you, Dark Absol for the bits. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. This is good luck. This is a sign that we might get Shiny Bulbasaur soon. You know, I bet we'll be able to rename Shiny Bulbasaur at some point. Yeah, we need to start calling Dark Absol Gimme Golden Go because he's making it rain. That's Golden Go's signature move. Yeah, 15 EXP. I actually have no idea what EXP does on YouTube. I need to look that up. I don't know if you can like spend it on stuff. I wish I could like customize the YouTube channel so that you could do like redeems and stuff. But YouTube, they have not built out their platform like Twitch has for live streaming, unfortunately. You would? Does it give you an option to like redeem stuff on there? Is there stuff on there to redeem? Like emotes or something? I wish I could put emotes on YouTube. Custom emotes. I love the custom emotes we have. So you can send little emojis that appear on stream. I see. Interesting. You're not online that much and you stream while you work, so you haven't had a chance to join too, sadly. No worries, Dark Absol. I always appreciate when you are here. It's very, and you're always very generous, so thank you. YouTube streams just let you know that someone is live without you needing to have Twitch open. I see. Yeah, that is true. The overall like user experience on YouTube just isn't as great. I wish I had, because I know Ludwig put in a ton of work with like Chrome extensions and stuff to get. Thank you to Prickly Cactus on YouTube for subscribing. I know he put a ton of work into like getting stream to be better with Chrome extensions, but I don't know what to do to set all that up. All of that's like custom code and extensions and stuff. So and then he just decided to go back to Twitch because it was a better live streaming experience. You've been waiting all day for my stream. Oh, thank you. That's so kind. They give you a gift when you sub by sub emotes. You're collecting them like Pokemon. That's so fun. Thank you, Same Neko, for the follow. Welcome to the Ghosties. Is it pronounced Same Neko or is it same Neko? I assume Same Neko, just based on the Japanese pronunciation. Same means shark. Neko means cat. Whoa. Are those the hype train emotes? Those are cute. Oh my goodness, there's so many of them. I like the frog one. The frog one's silly. I wonder if these come from like other Twitch streamers or if these are like ones that Twitch has made based on like the community. They're kind of silly. You think they made them? Interesting. I wonder what 50%. I wonder when we'll hit the 50% binomial distribution. Because we're not going to hit it at the halfway mark. So I wonder how the statistics on that. Well, I guess the closer you get to 100%, the more it falls off. So I don't know. I don't understand statistics. I took a statistics class and I got a B. I remember nothing. I remember nothing. You've never shiny hunted. You're not that patient. I've done shiny hunting in other games, like some of the more modern games, but people have like a lot of people in the community say that shiny hunting in recent games aren't valid. Like it's not what do you say? It's not real shiny hunting. They say that like they're like if you shiny hunt in the recent Pokemon games, you're like a shiny hunting LARPer, like you're a fake shiny hunter. And so I was like, you know what? If you're gonna say that, then I will shiny hunt something at full odds, and I will prove that I am a real shiny hunter. So that's what we're doing. Got to prove them wrong that I can do it. And it's been an adventure, that's for sure. Yeah, I think I don't know. I get wanting shinies to be rare, and they are still rare. You still have to put in a lot of work to get shinies. It just my ego has made me spend months shiny hunting. No, it's mostly. I thought it would be fun to start a game off. I've always wanted to start a game off and get a shiny at the beginning. You're thinking of taking out favorite manga panels and hanging them up in the picture frame? That would be cool. I bet you could make the art look really nice. You got 4 donuts. What type of donuts are they? Are they glazed donuts or Boston cream? You can get shiny Pokemon pretty easy in the new games since they give so many ways to make it easier. But even in the new games, you can't be bothered resetting. Yeah, some of the resetting is annoying. The donuts in Legends ZA are like actually straight up broken, honestly. I've gotten hundreds of shinies in Legends ZA, and I've only played the game for like 200 hours, maybe. And a lot of that was just playing through the story and doing the side missions and stuff. So you got glazed, Boston cream, raspberry filled, and pink sprinkle. Ooh, that's fun. Yeah, ZA is really easy for shinies. Speaking of which, I still need to get 7 his shiny Starly. All right, we're getting close to Dark Absol's guess. We're like about 10 away. This is the one? Are you sure, Eden? Is this the one? Hi, Eden. Before the modern stuff, there was shiny breeding through though. Yeah, so I got shiny Absol. I do have a shiny Absol in. You'll bet my channel on it? Huh? I do have a shiny Absol in Legends ZA, but it was gifted to me, so I could hunt it though. It's gonna be the one for sure. No, sorry, Eden. Donuts and the whole shinies not despawning thing. Yeah, that's crazy. The like put a rubber band on your controller and walk up and down the stairs to hunt shinies. That's a crazy. That is a crazy method of hunting shinies. Granted, it's only like 3 or 4 Pokemon that you can hunt that way, but still. Time to delete my channel. Yeah, sorry. It's gone. It's time to time to hang up the controller. We're done. We didn't get it. 58 tries. Are you saying none of your business? Are you saying we're gonna get it in 58 tries from now? Is that your guess? Gotta do. You're making me do some math. Yeah. All right. All right. We gotta do the math. So 58 tries from now is 4,092. I think. Is that right? Yeah, 4,092. Okay. That's close to 4,096. We'll get to that during the stream. We'll get to Seven's guess too. Yeah, I've got my journal. I keep track of everyone's guesses in my journal. We've got a lot of guesses. Am I gonna watch Doomsday? What is Doomsday? Is that related to Doctor Doom in some way? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know comic book characters very well. Marvel? Maybe. I don't know. I don't keep track of it very much. Avengers movie, I see. I watched Spider-Man, but I don't know. I'm just not super invested in comic book characters. I thought that like Thanos' arc was pretty good. I liked what's it called? I liked the like Endgame and like Infinity War or whatever they were called. That was pretty cool. But since then, I don't know. I haven't cared a whole lot about those. And I don't watch a ton of movies to begin with, so the movie I've been meaning to watch that I still haven't watched is The Backrooms. And I watched the most recent Backrooms video on YouTube. And supposedly it's related to the movie, but I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know. Interested in Florence Pug? Huh? You're back? Welcome back. I hope your patient is okay. I hope they're doing all right. Man, when I went to the hospital with kidney stones, they gave me all kinds of medicines and it did not help. I was in so much pain. I don't know who Florence is. You spilled coffee on a t-shirt. Is it still a t-shirt? Probably. Or unless you could say it's a coffee shirt. It's not Pug, it's Pew. I see. I see. Thank you, Eden. Yeah, kidney stones were my entire life has changed since I had kidney stones. Isn't the Russian blonde lady, isn't she like wasn't she in like Thunderbolts or whatever? Isn't she like the replacement for Black Widow? I have no idea what any of this stuff is. She is? Okay. I'm glad I got that right. Yeah. When I had kidney stones, I was in a 10 out of 10 pain. Like I couldn't even speak. I was in so much pain. I was in so much pain that it made me like vomit. I've heard of people vomiting from pain. And like I thought it was because you felt sick, but no, like you literally you're in so much pain that you just vomit. And so yeah, I was feeling it. And I have a lot of empathy now for people who experience that pain. I wish kidney stones on no one. I hope no one has to experience kidney stones. Yeah, top 10 torture methods. Your body, because essentially what kidney stones is it's your body performing surgery on itself without like any form of anesthesia. You're essentially just like, your body is just performing a surgery and you don't have anything to help with the pain. All right, this is the one. We're naming this one Dark Absol if we can fit it. There we go. We should be able to fit it. Dark Absol the Bulbasaur. All right, let's see if this is the one. Darn it. Sorry. Not the one. You are allowed to guess again, though. That kid. If you have you ever had a dream if you... What did they call Boston cream donuts in the Midwest? Hi, Smacky. Yeah, imagine if this was the one. That'd be crazy. They call it the New Yorker. What? Why did they call it that? That's an interesting choice. Smacky, how you doing? How goes the Valorant grind, brother? One girl was awake during surgery and she couldn't talk and she couldn't feel anything, but she saw the surgery. That's scary. I'm glad she didn't feel anything because that would have been bad. But yeah, that's pretty scary. You're tired? I'm sorry, bro. I feel ya. We need to get you a big nap. Get you a big old nap. You know what I miss from New York? I have a coworker who's from Yonkers. He's from New York, and we talk about it all the time. But we talk about the bagels. I miss the bagels and the pizza. We talk all the time. We're just like, oh, I miss the New York bagels. You've been back playing games again since you have a little more free time. You didn't think you would enjoy Spider-Man as much as you do. You know, I haven't played Spider-Man, but everyone who's played it has had so much fun. Like, I have a couple of coworkers that just rave so much about Spider-Man. They're like, I could play this game all day. Like, I've played it. I've 100%ed it like 4 times. And it's like, holy moly. It sounds like it's fun. You only have meatballs there? I forget, are you in Sweden, Dark Capsule? Swedish meatballs? I love going to IKEA and getting Swedish meatballs. Although I heard that the pronunciation of IKEA is not IKEA, and it's more like IKEA. Is that right? Spider-Man Remastered Miles Morales. Miles Morales is so cool. I love lingonberry sauce. That stuff's good. And lingonberry juice. You took a Chikawa test and you got Kurimanju the most? Eden, you should send it to me. I want to see who I get. Funny thing is you don't even really eat meatballs from IKEA? Okay. Do people just... Is it like cafeteria food there? You've never had Swedish meatballs? I'm trying to think of what Swedish meatballs taste like. Maybe they have... I don't know a good way to describe it. They have maybe like a more... They're less... Oh, Eden, you'll have to send it to me in Discord. Sorry. Yeah, they taste like meatballs. They're not as like... They don't have bread in them. So like... And the type of meat that you use is a little different. So... IKEA meatballs is frozen meatballs you get from the store, but cheaper. That's funny. That's really funny, actually. Yeah. So what point do we give up on the shiny? Honestly, Smacky, if I get to like 12,000, I'll probably give up at that point. I have seen Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, yes. That was a really good movie. You had a weird appetizer of meatballs and grape jelly and chili sauce. You know, it's kind of similar to Swedish meatballs because when you eat Swedish meatballs, you eat it with lingonberry jam and you eat it with like a gravy. And that's pretty good. The big difference for Swedish meatballs is mostly not the meatball, but the lingonberry. Yeah, the lingonberry and the gravy. That's the good part. I love the gravy. It's so good. If you ever get the chance to go to IKEA or IKEA in your area, Ghost, you gotta try the cafeteria food. It's actually pretty affordable there. It's like $5 for a big plate of meatballs. You call it brown sauce. I'll have to remember that. I love learning about different countries and like what the locals call things, because then I feel like I like have this insider knowledge and I could talk to people about it. The closest one is New York? No way. What? Gotta drive to the city to go to IKEA? That's crazy. One of my friends was in New York City for Anime NYC, and he said he hated it, and I was like, oh. To be fair, it is a pretty chaotic place, and it can be like kind of dangerous in some areas, but I think New York City's cool. I like going there. I have like a special place in my heart for it. When you're in IKEA, you eat shrimp things. You love your shrimp sauce and salads. Ooh, sounds really good. Have I gone to Lightbox? I'm not sure what Lightbox is. I don't know what that is. Is that in New York City? Because I don't live there. I don't live near there now. I didn't live in the city. I lived like a half hour from the city. But Lightbox Expo. I have never been there. What area is that in? Is that in the US somewhere? All right, we just passed the 39 percentile. Shrimp with some mayo, seasoning, lemon, and dill, and toasted bread called skagenröra. I hope I pronounced that even slightly correctly. That sounds so good, though. One of my favorite onigiris in Japan is actually ebi mayo, which is shrimp and mayo. But that sounds so good. Man, I want to make that now. I wonder if I could make that. I'll have to look up a recipe to see if I can get some like fresh shrimp here and make it. Although it's hard to get fresh shrimp here. A lot of the shrimp here is frozen. Living in a landlocked state is a little unfortunate. Aw. Rippins, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Yasu-san. Thank you so much for your generosity. And welcome in. How are you doing? You're trying to think of foods where only where you live? Good oysters, Ghost. That is the answer. California roll. California roll's good. I don't consider California rolls to be sushi. I think they're their own kind of food, but they're still good. Good in their own way. You don't like seafood? Darn. Yeah, so California rolls, they are technically sushi, but they're not. Sushi in Japan is completely different from the sushi we have in the US. Like, so different. Because they have rolls in Japan, but they're called maki instead of like sushi. Because the regular sushi is called nigiri. But yeah, I don't consider a California roll to be sushi. I consider it to be like an American version, like just an American food. So I don't know. That's just me. That's me after living in Japan. Yeah, California rolls aren't raw. You grew up on like 20 different foods. You're trying to expand by growing a garden. I think growing a garden is awesome. You know what you're missing here? Pretty much every fast food chain. But here's the thing, Dark Absol. Fast food is so bad for you. I will say Popeyes is pretty good. It's super unhealthy, but it's good. Chick-fil-A is fire, but it's also really good. It's like ever so slightly healthier than some of the other fast foods. But like stuff like McDonald's and Taco Bell and things like that is so bad for your body. It's like actually just like poison. And I feel bad saying that because like there's probably people that really like to eat it, but it's just like whenever I eat it, I just feel sick. From Google, everything Sweden doesn't have. Chick-fil-A, Wendy's. Chick-fil-A is fire. Not super healthy, but it's really good. Wendy's is going down the hole. Wendy's is kind of becoming irrelevant. They used to be good because they had cheap burgers. Taco Bell is like actually just like poison. So bad for you. Dunkin' has like good coffee and donuts. Raising Cane's is so good. It's fried chicken, but they have a sauce that's like so good. And their toast that they have, the Texas toast, super good. Popeyes is good, also fried chicken. Sonic is like mid. Sonic is where you go to get like a sugar drink with like a grilled cheese or something. Whataburger is fine. They have burgers. In-N-Out is the best fast food burger place. Second to Culver's and In-N-Out are pretty high up there. Those two are like pretty equal, but In-N-Out is so good. Jack in the Box is mid. Wingstop people rave about. I don't care too much for it. I'm not a big wings guy. Culver's is so good. They have really good cheese curds. Their cheese curds are so good, and their burgers are pretty good too. Jersey Mike's is on my do not visit list because they shrunk their sandwich sizes and they raised their prices. Jimmy John's is like just like a sandwich. I mean, it's cheap. It's like a cheap sandwich. Panda Express is not Chinese food, but it's still, I don't know. I think it's good. Kind of like it. I don't go there often though. Arby's sucks. They have the meat, but the meat sucks. It's just deli meat. Oh, was that someone's guess? Oh, no. 4092 is someone's guess. Dairy Queen is ice cream. It's not very good. Little Caesars is super cheap pizza that will give you a stomach ache. Like super, super cheap pizza. Zaxby's, I don't have an opinion on. Shake Shack is really good burgers. Bojangles, I don't have an opinion on. I've never been there. Firehouse subs, they're pretty good subs, but they're expensive. Church's, Texas Chicken. I've never been to Church's, actually. Carl's Jr. kind of sucks, but they have good onion rings. Five Guys is stupid expensive, but they have good burgers. Panera Bread used to have good food, but like they used to bake good bread and bagels and stuff, but everything is like the size of like your thumb now. At Panera Bread, they shrunk all their food. Crumble is a cookie place, and their cookies are like 1,000 calories, and they're too sweet for me. So there you go. I went through your whole list. Problem is that fast food is cheap and most people can't afford healthy food. Yeah, it's true. And like a lot of people don't even have time to make food too. It just takes so much time to make food. So Little Caesars is the only one you'd let pass because the founder paid for Rosa Parks' rent. Yeah, I mean, Little Caesars, there's just better pizza options is the problem. And so, like, I would rather get better pizza for slightly more expensive than get Little Caesars. Yeah, Five Guys is good. It's just so expensive. It's like $18 for a Five Guys burger, which is insane. I would never pay $18 for a burger. But yeah, Dark Absol, that's your summary of all of those things. The only thing you're really missing out on is Chick-fil-A, Raising Cane's, Culver's, and Shake Shack, in my opinion. And I mean, Five Guys is good too, but it's just too expensive. Pineapple on pizza, it's fine. I think pineapple on pizza is fine. I actually like pineapple on tacos. Fast food is cheap. So, fast food, some of the fast food places you listed is like $18 for a burger and fries, but some of the places that you listed, it's like $4 or $5 for burger and fries. I mean, it used to be $4 or $5. Now it's like maybe $9 or $10, but yeah. Conversion between euro and US dollar? I guess that's true, because euro is, I think, slightly stronger than the US dollar right now. I think they're close. British pound is like $1 billion more than the US dollar. Hi, Jojo. Lemon verbena. Yeah, euro wasn't always as, I think euro used to be stronger, but the US dollar has become fairly strong. Large pepperoni pizza is $34. Oh my gosh. You can, so in the US, you can get a large pepperoni pizza from Costco for $10. It's 4,000 calories. For Pizza Hut? Oh my goodness. You could get like a pretty good pizza at like a nicer pizza place for $34 around here, but that's like going to like an Italian pizza place. So you use SEK as your currency. Oh, interesting. All right, this is Seven's guess. Seven, you better be here. 7, the Bulbasaur. Please, please. Hold on. You gotta... What? Huh? Huh? As of August 2026, $100 is worth approximately 947 Swedish kronar SEK. That's from Google. I see. So it looks like it's probably about the same currency. Ah, sorry, 7. Your guess has been invalidated. Now we'll move on to your next guess, which is 7,777. Or no. You guessed 6767. Wait, I thought Coin guessed 6767. I don't see Coin's guess. Oh yeah, Coin also guessed 6767. Yeah, I don't know why they guessed 67. Like Japan? Oh no, the yen in Japan is so much weaker. In Japan it's like $1.50 to the dollar. It's more like $1.40 to the dollar, but yeah, Japan, the yen is very, very weak right now. Which is good because if you go to Japan, you can buy a lot of stuff for cheap. Yeah, so 10 to 100, yeah, yes. Yeah, so like 1 penny is 1 yen, essentially. Like if you're trying to think about conversions, it's like about a penny is a yen, but it's about $1 is about 140 yen. So they do it in terms of like pennies almost. Whereas we convert at the dollar to the 1. And anything below 1 is a decimal. Now's a great time to go to Japan. If you have the funds and you want to take a trip to Japan, now is a good time. February is usually the best time of the year because that's usually when the cheapest plane tickets are. Pretty much regardless of where you live in the US, the plane tickets are pretty cheap in February. It is kind of cold in Japan in February, but I mean, you can sacrifice a little bit of comfort to go for like half the price. I think that's pretty valid. Weird laws for tourists? They always have weird laws for tourists, but you're fine. You can go now. Some of the things that they've been implementing, so they've started to make it a little bit more difficult for people to get residency in Japan. They're making it a little bit harder for people to get there. And in Kyoto, there are places that don't allow tourists because, yes, they were desecrating places and they were harassing the geisha and stuff like that. So, yeah, there are some places in Kyoto specifically. There are probably other parts of Japan that don't allow tourists as well. They say like no tourists allowed, but you're really only gonna like come across that in Kyoto, and other parts of Japan it's fine. Like you don't have to worry about it. And even then, like if you can speak Japanese or you're with a Japanese person, like you can get in to those places. And a lot of those places you probably don't even need or want to go to. They're just like side streets and stuff. So. First comment on my live stream had a really cool Jinx banner. Interesting. I did not see that. Hi, Ali. How is your... Speaking of Japan, Ali got Sakura flavored miso soup. Just go to Tokyo and buy Pokemon stuff? Yeah. That's what I do. Except I go to other places outside of Tokyo as well. I lived pretty much all around Tokyo. Did I find that Kyogre card? So, Ali, I did find a Kyogre card, but it's not the one that I was thinking of, and I only have one copy of it. I'll have to send a picture of it to you. But I'm pretty sure it's one that you already have, I think, based on the ones that you've sent me. Need to go back to work? Bye, Dark Absol. Good luck at work. I hope you enjoy the rest of your shift. I hope it goes well. Yeah, so I lived all around Kanto region, and then I've been to places like I've been to Okinawa, I've been to Osaka, Kyoto, Kobe. Trying to think of where else. I haven't been to like Sapporo or anything. I've never been to like Nagasaki or Kagoshima or like any of like the islands. I have been to Sato Island though. That was an adventure. Sato Island, none of you will ever go to Sato Island in your lifetime, and you have no reason to. There's nothing on Sato. Literally nothing there. It is abandoned ghost towns. It's an island with two big mountains, and then there's a valley that connects that runs through the middle of the mountains. And all of the people live in the valley. There's like a handful of people that live on the coast around the island. But yeah, there's nothing on Sato. It is just abandoned cities. Like literally, if you go to YouTube and you search for like Sato Island, Japan, you'll just see ghost towns, like footage of ghost towns. I am taking you on a field trip. America breathing first form amendment. Are we American Demon Slayer now? Is that what's going on? Yeah, so when I went to Sato, I went to go visit some people that lived there, and there was like the area that I was in. I was on the western coast, so I had to take a bus through the island to the west coast. It's a pretty small island, so like you can get through the island pretty quickly. But I had to thank you, Ghost, for the hydrate. I had to take a bus through the valley to get to the other part of the island, and then I had some people I was visiting there. There was like a single high school, and the high school was super small. And the problem with Sato is that everyone that lives there is like either like a construction worker or like a fisherman. And all the younger generation, they don't want to continue to be fishermen or fisherwomen. And so what they do is they go to school, they go to high school, and then they graduate from high school, and they move to the mainland to go to college so that they can continue their education. And then they don't go back to Sato because there's no jobs in Sato. And so the island is just slowly dying with... Thank you, Sleepy. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the gifted sub to Ali. How are you, Sleepy? You got Cosmic Stardust flavored miso soup. That one's one of my favorites. Sleepy, how are you? But yeah, I went there. It's kind of sad to see the state of it. It used to be a popular gold mining. They found gold in the mountains in Sato. And so a long time ago, they used to mine for gold there. But now it's just like an empty island that's slowly becoming more empty. Cosmic Stardust sounds good compared to Erasure Shavings. Agreed. I'm glad you're doing good, Sleepy. What was cool though is when I went there, I had some really good sashimi, and I also I was hanging out around the port waiting for my boat to arrive, and I found Freerun has a sniper gun. What? I found just like a bunch of starfish and just like sea life, just like in like down by the rocks. And so I went down by the rocks and like I picked up some like starfish, and I like hung out with the fish and stuff. It was pretty cool to see just like right there the aquatic life. I thought that was really cool. Heck of shine, yeah. When you drink it, it makes you sparkly, turns you shiny, like a shiny Pokemon. All right, how are we doing? We're getting very close to the halfway mark. Technically, halfway mark. And we're getting close to none of your business's guess. Man, I can't believe it's been 4 months and we're only at the halfway mark. I was hoping we would get it by now, but it is what it is. It's been an adventure. Oh. Does everyone want to hear a story? Is everyone ready for story time? Another Japan story? Not about an island, about people this time. Yes? Should I tell my story? All right, I'll tell my story after we get to the halfway mark. That's what I'll do. You got to remind me though. In like 10 it's in like 10 resets. I'll tell my story. It's actually about a cat. But it's a good one. I keep forgetting to tell you all this story. You got a memory of a goldfish? Oh geez. I also get distracted really easily, but I will remember. I always have to write things down, otherwise I don't remember. Come on, Bulbasaur. What would be crazy if we got Bulbasaur at the halfway mark? Like, that would be wild. What were we talking about? We were talking about stories. Stories. Oh, also, in case anyone hasn't been here before, the reason that our rival's name is Jeff B is because his name is Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos is our rival. We need to take all of Jeff Bezos' money, invest it into Pokemon cards. I don't know why we decided on that, but we decided on that when we first started playing. Did I go back in time? What? Did I go back in time? I mean, we are stuck at 3 minutes. We've been at 3 minutes in game for like 4 months. I actually wonder how long I've shiny hunted for. I could check on my app. I could see how long we've spent in game. Because the Nintendo app sees how long you've played a game. Oh, Jeff Bezos is a kid. Yeah. We gotta stop him from starting Amazon. And we need to start Amazon instead. And make it an ethical company. All right. It's none of your business's turn. All right, what do you want to call it? Because I can't fit none of your business. So maybe we'll call it none of you. None of you. There we go. Let's see. Is this the one? Sad. Sad day. That is not the one. That would have been hype, though. All right, we got 4 more, and then it's story time. Man, I wish there was more ghost Pokemon in this game because I really love being like a ghost trainer. I love having a full ghost team in game. But the only ghost Pokemon that are in the game are the Gengar line and Mischievous. So I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the only ones. Because Mischievous was the only one introduced into Gen 2. And I don't think there's any Gen 3 ghost types in this. I don't remember what the full Pokedex is for this. I know there are some Gen 3 Pokemon in this, but I can't remember to what extent. You have a Miku army? Whoa. Where did you get a Miku army? Should we call him half when we get to the halfway mark? Jaded? Did you all know that Jaden Animations is a VTuber now? Did you know that? Should I spoil her identity? Halfling? Okay, Halfling's a good choice. That's a good name. Is there a halfway part? Yes. We are at the halfway mark. Halfling. You did, but you haven't watched her? Yeah. She has shifted her focus. No. Poor Halfling. Yeah, she has shifted her focus into VTubing. I think she always kind of wanted to be anonymous, and I think she has chosen to be a VTuber so that she can be a bit more anonymous now. And I respect that. But it has been a bit of a shift in content. She doesn't do as much animation or art, at least from what I've seen. All right, it's story time. Sorry, Bulbasaur. So, when I was living in Japan, I lived in a place called Kamagaya. Kamagaya is north of Funabashi, and I think it is technically in the Chiba Prefecture, but it's pretty close to Tokyo. Videos take so long to make. Yeah, animations do take a very long time to make. But anyway, I was living in a place called Kamagaya, and when I was living in Kamagaya is just a small town. They have a Buddha there, a Buddha statue that they're famous for, the Kamagaya Daibutsu. It's a pretty small one, but it's in the middle of a city, so it looks kind of funny. It's just like right off the side of like a busy street. You just have this big Buddha statue. But anyway, and then Shin Kamagaya has a big mall, so like people will sometimes go from Funabashi to Shin Kamagaya, or there's another city near there called Matsudo that people would come down. But anyway, when I was living there, I had a friend. His last name was Joe. Joe, which is kind of a unique last name. But I went to his house to visit his family, and me and my friends had dinner with his family. He's about the same age as me. He was like young adult. But he was chill. And so turns out that the Joe dad Joe, he was just this little tiny guy. He like super short guy. I think he was like not even 5 feet tall. And he sounded like Mickey Mouse, which is so funny. He had these giant Coke bottle glasses, like massive Coke bottle glasses. He was such a character. And this guy practiced ancient samurai art. Like he legitimately like devoted his life outside of his job to like practicing and studying like ancient samurai art. And so what he had all the traditional clothing, all the traditional armor. He had his own katana that he like custom had made, like real sharp katana. And like he practiced his swordsmanship, and he practiced like different things about being a samurai. And so when we went to his house, he was like, "Oh, like I need to do like a display of what the samurai would do for just like I'll show you a swordsmanship display." And so they had cats. They had two cats. Their family had two cats, and they lived in a pretty small house, like most Japanese people do. And so we're all crowded in their living room, and the ceiling's pretty low, but I mean he's short, so it's fine. And so he's like, "All right, we'll do the samurai display here in like the living room, like on the tatami." And so what they did is they locked the cats out of the room, in like another room, and he started his samurai display. So he like super focused, super like intense, like very into it. Like he just has this laser focus where he's kneeling down, and he bows, and he like says some like poetry and stuff, and then he gets up and he pulls the blade out, and he starts like swinging it around and like doing like actual like swordsmanship that the samurai would do. And it was cool. Like he was like super into it, and he was like swinging the blade really hard, and I was like, "Oh man, this is cool." And all of a sudden the cats somehow got into the room, and and then as soon as the cats got into the room, like so much chaos, just like it was complete utter chaos. Like the mom started screaming, like the Joe sister, she started screaming, and the cats were just like running around the room and like jumping off the walls. And he's still doing his samurai thing, like he's locked in. And so he goes to like swing the blade, and a cat like jumps off the wall right by his blade, and like so everyone's screaming, and finally he like finishes it, and he goes and he sits down, he puts the blade away, and he like kneels down and bows. And so like everyone's screaming and everyone's freaking out, and like the cats are in danger, and oh my gosh, it was crazy. It was like the most chaos ever. I don't think the cats were endangered, but they were pretty close to his like sword play, and so I was worried about them, but I'm so glad the cats did not get hurt. Yeah, no hurt kitties, thank goodness. But like the mom was like crying, and she like went and grabbed the cats and was like holding them and was freaking out. So it was so much, it was cool to see like his display of like samurai like swordsmanship, but it was chaos. It was so crazy. Opinions on Doja Cat? Uh, I don't know. I think she's kind of weird. I respect her weirdness, but she's kind of strange. I don't really listen to her music or anything. So yeah, that's the time that I met a modern samurai. I also got to visit the rebirth place of samurai, of like kendo and samurai. She wore a towel to the fashion show, and then wore a wet cloth around her body. What? I don't understand her. She's kind of crazy. White web fabric. That sounds a bit scandalous. Yeah, I don't keep up with celebrities either. I don't really know who they are. I heard that the Thornberry guy, uh, what is his name? The guy who voiced the Thornberry dad, uh, and the original Pennywise. I heard he passed away today. But otherwise, I don't really keep up with celebrities. All right, how many more resets should we do? Should we get to like 4,150? He was also in the movie Clue. I think he was in a lot of movies. I didn't watch a lot of movies as a kid, because I think he made a lot of movies when I was like a really little kid. No. Skip past your guess. No, we did your guess, and we named it. We named the Bulbasaur Nunia, but it was not. It was not correct. Sorry, it was your guess was not correct. Yeah, we skipped. We got it back 4,092. Yeah, I could not fit none of your business. Thought he was like 40 to 50, but he was near 80. Interesting. Oh, you know what else I heard? I heard that he was in Over the Garden Wall. Does anyone know that? The animation? He was like the ant lady, the auntie lady in the house. Yeah, he was in Over the Garden Wall. That series is good. It's like an animated series. It's really short. It has a little. It's kind of has a unique charm to it. I don't know what it's on, but it's like a kind of like an indie animation. You watched it with a friend a long time ago? Yeah, it was kind of like Gravity Falls a little bit. I heard that, well, people have a theory that the kids are, it's like based off of like Dante's Inferno or something. Or like the kids are experiencing the different levels of hell, but I don't know how true that is. So the weird guy from Rocky Horror Film died today. I think that's the guy we're talking about. Yeah, Over the Garden Walls. That's what we're talking about, Shadow Cat. Yeah, we were saying that it gives like Gravity Falls vibes. Yeah, and so the guy who passed away today, he actually voice acted in Over the Garden Wall. He was the auntie whatever. He was also the voice of the Thornberry dad. Or Nigel Thornberry. Auntie Whispers, yes. Yeah, so he was the voice actor for Tim Curry. There you go. That's who it is. Yes. Nigel passed away today. If you ever want to watch, okay, this is besides the point, but if you ever want to watch something really funny, there's a guy who voiced Donnie from the Thornberrys, and his name is Flea. And if you watch him like live voice act Donnie, it's crazy. He's so crazy. Yeah, so many good people died, not enough politicians. Real. A lot of celebrities have been dying recently. We need some old people who are making bad decisions and hurting people's lives. We need those people to start passing away. Not the good celebrities who bring joy and whimsy. Retweet. True. You liberated your dimension, Stan, and you're here to liberate yours. What? What? From Gravity Falls? Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, you're quoting Gravity Falls. I don't know if I've watched all of Gravity Falls. I've seen like bits and pieces of it. I know there's like a lot of lore to Gravity Falls, but Michelangelo drew an anatomy book for a doctor because he understood more than the doctor. Interesting. Cosplayed as Bill? Isn't Bill isn't Bill the guy that is like the triangle? Is Bill the triangle guy? The evil, okay, he is the evil triangle. The only shows that I sit and watch by myself is, well, honestly, the only shows that I watch nowadays is One Piece and then Bleach. Bleach is on its final season. But yeah, One Piece is pretty much the only show I really watch now. I did watch Orb, which was a Netflix animated series. Not too long, maybe like last month I watched it. That was cool. I thought that one was interesting, but it took me a while to finish it. One day you were reincarnated as a slime. I've never seen that one. Yeah, I haven't watched a lot of the modern shows. Unless like my coworkers rave about it or like I hear really good reviews about it, I haven't seen a lot of this stuff. Reality is illusion. The universe is a hologram. Buy gold. You know, buy gold is actually good advice right now. Gold is a good thing to buy. It is a very safe investment. You know who I like from Gravity Falls? I like the pig. Can gold buy you art commissions? No, but it can appreciate value and then you can sell your gold and then buying art commissions. I love Waddles. Waddles is so funny. Dude, when Waddles get smart, yeah. I like the D&D episode too that they did. Neil deGrasse Tyson. Was he the one that voiced Waddles? Yeah. It's kind of funny. I have some tokens for like Magic the Gathering decks. And some of my decks, I have a card that gives people a beast token. And so I have a it's basically just like printed card that I printed out, and it's Waddles, and he's called a beast. So whenever I give someone a beast, when I play Magic, I give them like a Waddles card. I say, here's your beast. They're like, what is this pig? Some people get it, some people don't. For some reason, my neck has been really tight today. I thought I fixed my neck because I got whiplash when I was rock climbing probably about a year ago. But it's been so tight today, and I don't know why. It might have been the way I slept last night. Shiny Frog, please. Please, Shiny Frog. It's been 4 months. It's been 87 years. It's been 87 years, Frog. I'm tired. I'm getting old. This frog is aging me. But just imagine the adventures we'll get to have once we get the shiny frog. We'll get to go on all the adventures and play through the game and complete the Pokédex. And then we get Celebi. We'll get a free Celebi. Do you think you have a better chance of getting a shiny on your birthday? Is that a thing? Does it actually change the rates? None of your business. Why are you talking about Miku? We do love Miku here. Miku's the best. I need to know which Miku is your favorite, though. Because there's a lot of different Mikus. I like the ghost type Miku from Project Voltage. That's my favorite Miku. She looks so cool. Wait, you actually get better chances to find hatch Pokemon on your birthday in Alola? That's crazy. You could just set it to your birthday every day. You could say it's your birthday every day. Man, Alola has some wild features. I need to play an Alola game. It's still to this date the only series I haven't played. Wait, they actually added to the other games too? Dang. You could change your birthday every day. Say, this is my birthday. Man, I need to just hope I don't accidentally reset Shiny Bulbasaur. I'm like kind of paranoid about that right now. I need to lock in and I need to make sure that muscle memory doesn't kick in and that I don't reset the Shiny Bulbasaur. If I reset it, I would cry. I'd be so sad. I wish we could see it by pressing the preview here. I wish we could like click and see it and then see the shiny instead of having to like actually pick up the Pokemon. That'd be a lot easier, but Focus, you lost your focus. If it did happen, yeah, I would probably just play the game without a shiny Bulbasaur. It would be really sad to give up on the hunt, but I mean at that point we got it, we just didn't get it. All right, let's see this Bill cosplay. Whoa, very cool. All right, I think we'll do a handful more resets. I don't know how many more we'll do, but baby Shao. Oh, that reminds me, I need to take my watch in to get it adjusted. I need to adjust my watch so that it fits me better. You know what to say? I don't know what to say. You're in ads. Sorry, Razor. I'll read your comment after ads are up. You know, I wonder who did all the pixel art for these games. They did a really good job, and pixel art is not easy. So I actually wonder how long it took to do all of the art for these games. Like, I wonder if they had a specific program that they were working with. Whoever did, I don't know if they had free time. I think they were paid to do this. But even like the flooring here, like they had to have like copy and pasted portions of it. There's no way, like a lot of this had to have been copy and pasted. They were separated from their family and they couldn't finish. They couldn't go back until they finished every pixel. No. All right, welcome back from ads, everyone. So Scarlet and Violet gives you the Destiny Mark, Cake and Confetti for Sword and Shield, and the Diamond Dust and Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. I don't remember that. Why don't I remember that? Maybe because I haven't played the games on my birthday, but interesting. What's my favorite Pokemon? Razor, you know the answer to this question. Or are you asking someone else? You have Legends Arceus, but you don't play it. I played a little bit of Legends Arceus. Oh, Xiaogokat's favorite Pokemon. I think their favorite Pokemon is Jolteon. I'm pretty sure. I think that's what I remember. I try to remember everyone's favorite Pokemon. I'm correct? Heck yeah. I remember Ghost. One of Ghost's favorite Pokemon is Leaveney. I don't know if Ghost has one specific favorite Pokemon, but I remember Leaveney is one of them. Astrid's favorite Pokemon is Lucario. Yours is Psyduck. We love Psyduck. I'm pretty sure Sleepy also really loves Psyduck. Gardevoir, Tatsukiri, Tandemaus, Mouseholder, some of your other favorites. Nice. Leaveney's in the top, and then there's 10 others in no particular order. I see. This is the one? Smacky, are you sure? Are you committing to that? Oh no, we're just gonna name it Smacky. 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 All in. We're all in. He's all in. It's like the cat. The cat meme. Entire life savings, $3. No. Sorry, Smacky. But the good thing is we're getting close to the 40 percentile. So I've explained it before, but for anyone who doesn't know what the binomial distribution means, essentially what it is it's the percentage of players who have already finished the shiny hunt. So right now we're at like 39.6% for the binomial distribution. So statistically, about 40% of players have already gotten their shiny Bulbasaur. So honestly, anything below like 50% is pretty lucky. Anything above 50% is like average. So we would be pretty lucky if we got Bulbasaur right now. But I have pretty average luck, so that's why I said I think it'll happen around like 6,000, which I think is just above. I think it's at like that. I think 6,000 is like 60% ish, 65% ish. So, and then I think 90% is like 18,000. So. All right, let's see it. No. Let's see how many percentage does this go up every time? We have stopped going up a percentage. I'll take a wild guess at your favorite mon. Razor's favorite mon. I'm trying to remember if you've shared it with us before. I feel like you like Lucario as well, Razor. But I don't know if Lucario is your favorite Pokemon. You don't like Lucario? Okay. Must have been someone else. Let's see. It must be a dragon type. Because you are Razor Dragon. Not Lucario? Alright. Mega Dragonite. Final answer. Was I correct? Why did Pikachu get so popular? I feel like Pikachu's always been popular. Dragon type is a general favorite, and it's easy. So is it a dragon type? But why? I don't know. Because they brought Pikachu back to being fat again? I don't know. I like fat Pikachu. I think he's cute. He's like vanilla ice cream. Everyone will like Pikachu. Steel type. Steel. Oh, is it just a steel type? Or steel dragon? Because steel dragon, we have like Archilodon and Duraludon. Steelix is a steel dual type. Aggron, we have Aggron. We have Aegislash, we have Golden Go, we have Clink, if you like Clank or whatever his Clink Clank. that dude. Mawile, yeah. Mawile is a choice. What other steel types do we have? We have Revavroom. We have Tinkaton. We have... I feel like you might like Tinkaton. We have... What else do we have? Skarmory. We have Klefki. Is it Klefki? Ooh. I got a shiny Klefki in Legends EA. I think it's like an alpha as well. It is Klefki. Is it Mawile or Klefki? Mawile and okay, Mawile and Tinkaton. Yeah, I thought I remember you saying something about Tinkaton. Tinkaton's cool. Hello, Project Atlas AI. Are you a bot? Are you a real person? What do you go by? You have AI in your name, so I need to ask. Authentic individual. Hey, that's pretty valid. How are you? That's pretty funny. Authentic individual. Good. That's good to hear. Yeah, what is your favorite Pokemon? Project. We're all talking about our favorite Pokemon. Nidoking. Guess what? I'm going to be drawing Nidoking next week. From memory. I'm going to post it to my YouTube channel. I like Nidoking too. We're probably going to have Nidoking in this game. He'll probably be on our team. Yeah, I think we'll probably have Nidoking be one of our main mons on the team. I think we'll probably just end up going with like a poison team because I'm purple. Poison Pokemon are purple. So I prefer ghosts, but what are we going to do? We only got 2 ghosts in this game. We got Gengar and... Hello, Alfred Knight. Where am I from? I am from the United States of America. I am from... America. How are you, Alfred Knight? Nice. Where are you from, Alfred Knight? Not from the UK? No, I am not from the UK. I am not British. If I was British, I'd be talking about beans on toast and mushy peas. And we haven't been talking about that. You're from Spain. Ooh. You're from Barcelona? I've been to Barcelona. The jamon in Spain, that's good. Jamon is really good. I love jamon. I had a baguette with some cheese and jamon. That was good. Yeah, a bottle of water. Calypso is minging. You guys know the word minging? Apparently it's like a... kind of like a British curse word. Minging. Paradise Punch. It's minging. All right, we'll probably only do a couple more resets. You're starting for season 2? Well, good luck. Freerun started. I will warn you, Eden. Freerun season 2 is a little bit slower, but the visuals are gorgeous and the journey is so awesome. So I loved season 2. Have I ever tried paella? I think I've had paella. What is that again? I'm pretty sure I've had it. I have had it, but I didn't have it in Spain. So I should have tried it while I was in Spain. But it looks super good. You're from Salamanca. I do not know where that is. Paella? Paella? Did I say it right? You applied to a few jobs? Well, good luck on your job hunt, Ghost. We can talk about career stuff on next stream if you want. I hope you sleep well. No L. Paella. Got it. I hope you sleep well, Ghost. Thanks for being here. We're probably going to finish up soon anyway, so. Yeah, you know what? We'll do 7 more resets and then we'll finish up. Because I procrastinated and I did not work on my scripts before stream because I was helping someone with something. And now I got to do it after stream. So it's my favorite part of Barcelona. I really liked what is that? The giant building. What's that place called? Giant building. Barcelona. Sagrada Familia. That place was really cool. I got to see Sagrada Familia. Yeah. There was one other place that I went to that was like a lot of like terracotta art. I don't remember what that place was called, but that place was cool too. I was only in Barcelona for like 2 or 3 days, but I liked it there. The food was good. I had some really good pizza while I was there too. I think it was called like Parking Place or something in Barcelona. Rambla? Let's see. Is that what it was? No, it wasn't that. It was like Colorful Art Place, Barcelona. What is this place called? I can see it. What is this place called? Park Güell? Is that what it's called? I don't know how to pronounce it, but Park Güell? The artist who did it was Gaudi. I hope I'm saying that right. Type it in chat. Did I say this right? Gaudi? Yeah. The place that Gaudi did. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know. It's like super colorful and there's like a bunch of art there. And it's like almost like kind of like a park or something. My pronunciation was good? Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's my experience with Spain. I'd love to go to other parts of Spain, but that's all I've been to. I tell everyone, when I get old one day, I want to travel the world, go to all the different places, eat all the different foods. What is your favorite food from Spain? Churros con chocolate. That sounds good. I like to ask people what their favorite like local food is that people may not have heard of. What the? Why is my battery low and it's literally plugged in? It's weird. Thank you. Thank you for the head pats. Come on, Bulbasaur, where are you at? And for those who have just joined, Puplo a la Galega? Octopus? Alright, I gotta look this up. Is that like your favorite local food? I wish I spoke better Spanish, but I do not speak Spanish. Let's see what this looks like. Ooh. Wait, this looks really good. I'm a big fan of octopus, and so this looks really good. Okay, if I ever go back to Spain, I need to try this. This looks good. I have no idea what it is, but it's like octopus and paprika, and I don't know if that's potatoes or cheese or something, but that looks good. The double L is a Y sound. Gaia? Gaia? I see. Like quesadilla. Okay. Yeah, whatever that is looks really good. So thank you for sharing that with me. I have eaten quite a bit of raw octopus, but cooked octopus is also good. I'm a big fan of taco octopus in Japan. Thank you, Alfred, for the follow. Welcome to the Ghosties. Poisonous food. I'm sorry, Razor. The shellfish, all of the sea is poison. I'm a nice dude? Oh, well, thank you. You sound like you're also a nice dude. Okay. This will be our last reset. We'll end on a... Actually, no, we'll do 3 more. Yeah, takoyaki is good. I like takoyaki. Takoyaki oishii. Takoyaki is fried octopus balls from Japan. Seafood is your weakness. Tomatoes is my weakness, Razor. All right, 2 more. If anyone would like to guess what number we will get our Shiny Bulbasaur on, you're welcome to guess. And I will write it down, and then we will name Shiny Bulbasaur after you once we get to your guess. Orange? No, I'm not allergic to oranges. I'm just allergic to tomatoes. Orange chicken's good. It's not a... Orange chicken isn't really a traditional Chinese dish, but it's still good. You don't know why people comment on speed stream? Because you can't even see the comments. Yeah, but like, that's part... It's kind of like gambling when you comment on a big streamer stream. Because like, you hope that someone sees your comment. You know? I can kind of understand it, but it is like... It's just kind of like being part of it. It's like part of the crowd. I am allergic to tomatoes, yes. Unfortunately. It's not a major... It's not like a terrible allergy. Like, I can eat them and I'll be fine. It just like irritates my mouth and my throat. So, all right. That was our last reset. We will be ending on 4163. And then we will resume again next week. Yeah, it is rough, but... It is what it is. I live with it. So whenever I eat pizza, I eat Alfredo pizza or like an olive oil pizza. 6,000? All right, new guess. 6,000. Writing that down. I think that's actually my guess as well. Or close to it. 6,003? All right, 6,003. No. Thank you, Razor. That is my Discord. So if anyone would like to join my Discord, I have a link here for it. Let me put it in the YouTube chat as well. Oh gosh. It's duplicating. It's your furthest time to hear about a tomato allergy. Yeah, so here, I'll explain. Let's go back to my room and I'll explain how the tomato allergy probably works. I don't know if this is legit yet. I haven't confirmed this with like a doctor or anything, but you're allergic to pineapple. Oh, that's so sad. I like pineapple. You hope you never get to your guess? I hope so too. I hope I don't get to 10,000. Let's go back to my room real quick. All right, so let's talk about tomato allergy. So I don't know if I'm genetically allergic to tomatoes, but what I think is happening is I learned about this the other day. There is because I'm allergic to grass, and I'm allergic to certain like pollens on grasses, and so like I'm pretty allergic to grass, and like a lot of other plants. But there's a thing where your mouth confuses tomatoes with grass pollen, and so like the pollen on tomatoes can be confused with your grass allergy, and so your mouth reacts to the tomatoes.
Imagine going a stage, get reset and finds shiny frog at my guess.
Thank you, Ecto. So yeah, your mouth essentially thinks that tomatoes are grass, and so your pollen allergy gets triggered. It's kind of you could look it up. It's like a thing online that I was learning about, and it's like a real thing that affects people. But I think that's actually why I have a tomato allergy, is because of my grass allergy. So if I was to eat grass, it would be a similar experience as eating tomatoes. So I think that might explain it. I could probably get tested to see if that's actually the case. But so yeah, tomato allergy, kind of unfortunate, but what am I gonna do? Pollens are weird. It is unfortunate being allergic to nature, but I still like going out in nature. I love going camping and rock climbing and stuff. Okay, well, should I send you all off to someone? So should we raid one of our friends or someone we don't know? Let's see who's online right now. Let's see who is streaming. You should go to bed. Yeah. The girl from The Boy Who Cried Wolf? What? What is happening? Yeah, everyone, it's time for everyone to go to bed. As soon as stream ends, everyone, time to sleep. We'll be snoozing. You know, let's see if there's someone new. Let's see if there's a VTuber who is streaming Pokemon. All right, we're not rating this person because their tag is smelly hater freaky. That is no thank you. You don't want to? Who's allergic to grass? I'm allergic to grass. You don't want to sleep? But Razor, sleep is good for you. You want more grade time? Well, we'll have more grade time on Friday. We're going to be playing Cobblemon on Friday. This person seems nice. Oh, but I think he's speaking Spanish. I don't want to send you all to a Spanish. Well, I mean, some of you will understand Spanish, but when am I streaming? I'm not streaming tomorrow, but I will be streaming on Friday. So Friday will be my next stream, and I will be starting stream at 6:30 Pacific Standard Time on Friday, and we will be playing Cobblemon, so more Pokemon. This person seems chill. A slime VTuber. Let's raid them. They seem nice. Their model's kind of silly. What did they play? Oh, they're playing Scarlet and Violet, maybe? Sword and Shield? I can't tell. Re-up? What? What, Razor? Okay, I'll send you all over to this slime VTuber. They seem chill. So, anyway, thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. I will be back on Friday to play Cobblemon, and then we're going to look for more shinies in Slime Trainer. We're going to look for more shinies in Cobblemon. We'll see if we can find one. We might do a little bit of exploring as well. I've been wanting to do more exploring in Cobblemon. I love just exploring the world. I think that's so fun. But I thank you so much, everyone, for being here and for chatting with me. It's always fun to chat with everyone and tell stories. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your evening or rest of your day if it's already Thursday for you. But otherwise, I hope to see you all again very soon. And hi, Blue on YouTube. We're about to finish up, but thank you for joining. So everyone have a good night. We'll see you again soon. Goodbye, everyone.